It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Bucks, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience...
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for an Eagles first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Brought in right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. We're on here with Will Shipley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And they'll be led up at a longtime veteran at QB.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns had a lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Running right, it's Irving. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Running back sent in motion. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Offense to the line for second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 38. That pass complete to Irving. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll take an option to the right on first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now off play action. Ooh, missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The kick by Shudak is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
These are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's going to be cut by Shipley. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they bring him down around the 34. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts throwing again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Handoff headed right, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Cooper DeJean with the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Darnold to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Darnold. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, Rare is the game where pass protection ever's going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Darnold. It is caught left side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now
Automatic
defending
first
1st and 10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Darnold now to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we want.
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Little tax on the extra points. And the Buccaneers tie things 10-10. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 6 now. This finds Smith. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Catch made by Shipley. And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Got Washington, it's complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. First down from the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Felix Uzama making the tackle that time.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's 4. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Here's Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. On target to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw. Here's Darnold. Got Evans. It's complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's the give to Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Buccaneers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action on 1st. Hauled in by Godwin. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Irvin here from the gun. 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun now on third down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
The kick by Shudak is good, and that will tie things up in the third.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. That's completed right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Wilson's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Hurts throwing again. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're now set for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throw left side, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Now Darnold. And finds Jacobs complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 30 on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 14.
Darnold now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Ball start, offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's on the move. He's running for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Got Washington, it's complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Tight end going in motion here. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles holding on to a field goal lead. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw. This one finds Irving. And he's tackled for a short gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. He stays up, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Now to throw. Cut by Jacobs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Looking to throw it. On target to Godwin. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.